everybody, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we're taking a look at another Hero Factory set. This is Surge. This is set number 6217. It is recommended for ages 6 to 12, and it has around 39 pieces. So, we'll go ahead and take a look here at the packaging. So here on the front we've got, of course, Surge here, with his name there. You get 200 game points that for a game that is, well, non-existent anymore, I guess. Set info here on the side. All the play features that you have with Surge here. Once again, it shows they can enter the points into the game, which is no longer with us. At least I don't think, unless someone, like, archived the game or whatever. But I doubt anyone did. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging, so let's open this thing up. So basically, how you would have opened this thing up is, you would have cut the top part off, which I don't have the top part anymore, but you would have cut it off, and then you would open it up like a Ziploc bag, just like so, and you would dump out all the pieces and such, and there's still, okay, that's it, and then you would be left with the bag. So, you get all the pieces. Don't remember if it came in a bag or not. Probably did. And the instructions. So, I'm going to build this thing, and we'll go ahead and take a look at what he looks like built. Okay, so here is Surge 100% complete. He's pretty cool. He's got a really cool color scheme, actually. It's pretty basic. He's got just a regular blue and a lime green. So that's pretty much his color scheme. But he's also got a few accented colors here and there. So he's also got sort of the silver color for sort of, I guess, more armor, more protective type of armor. Then he's also got, I guess, a bit of yellow from the printing here, as well as sort of his eyes. I think those would sort of match up, I guess, those colors. And a bit of trans lime green for the plasma shooter or whatever, even though I don't really think that would be part of the color scheme. But, yeah, so pretty neat figure, I will say, and I'm just going to come right out that this thing took me less than 5 minutes to build, probably even less than 3 minutes to build, so he's a very, very simplistic figure, and you can probably guess there's not going to be really anything except for exposure on the back here. So, yeah, this is sort of the time where they weren't exactly doing a whole lot of covering up on the back. However, they were beginning to do that with the Wave 2 sets, which was good. Then he has this, so his two main weapons are his lightning sword, I guess, and his plasma shooter. So his sword is a pretty neat, pretty clever use, or pretty clever, I guess, reuse of this, one of these type of pieces that we got with the original Surge from the first year of Hero Factory, but this one is actually recolored with a trans blue instead of a trans yellow, so that was pretty neat. Although we only do get one of them on this set, it's still really cool to get. The one problem I have with how they had him hold his sword, though, is that you can see it's just sort of unaligned, so it sort of looks like he's barely carrying it on. I would have preferred if they had maybe put like something right there so he could carry it from there, sort of like that. Maybe if they put one like a Technic piece or something, that would have probably worked a lot better. Then here we have his plasma shooter, and it pretty much is a straightforward function. So basically, what you would do is you would point it at where you want to shoot it at, and you would squeeze down on these, and it would fire. And, I'll just go get that later, since I don't really, yeah. But, yeah, you just shoot it like that, it would go somewhere crazy. It doesn't get as lost as easily as the 6-stud shooters, though, but, yeah, it still can get lost. Yeah, once again, there's not really a whole lot with Surge here. One more thing I will mention is that his Hero Core has a code here on the back that you would use for the game, like I mentioned previously, and like I mentioned previously, it doesn't exactly work anymore. I think I used all my codes on the game, but, yeah. So, yeah, he's also got these handcuffs. I forgot to mention that completely. He's got these handcuffs, which were first introduced with Hero Factory Breakout, and they're a pretty cool, I guess, little accessory to the hero sets. They come in every single hero set from Breakout, so it's pretty cool. Basically, how these would work is you would just have, like, some sort of Exoforce hand, robot hand, somewhere on the figure, and you would just clip the handcuffs on there. So just like that, and you could pretty much just cuff up a villain or whatever just by pushing those on the bone pieces. You can cuff up your own hero if you want to, but if you have like other villain sets, you can cuff up those as well. And if you wanted to, you can take off the sword and have Surge here hold the handcuffs, just like that. Although you would still have like this left sticking out and just this lying on the floor. It's still a neat little feature that I'm glad they did. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it here for Surge. There isn't a whole lot, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at the instructions. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick look here at the instructions. So here on the front, of course, what we would see on the packaging. Enter the code into the game thing, instructions, final product, good old list of pieces, combiner model, then poster of Split Face in Surge. I will be reviewing him next. HeroFactory.com advertisement, Black Phantom, all the heroes from Wave 1, DC Superhero construction figures, Lego Club advertisement, and that's pretty much it. So let's move on to the end of the video. Okay, so overall, Surge here is definitely not one of my favorite Hero Factory sets. Definitely, one of the things I kind of don't like about him is that he's just very simplistic. He's probably one of the most simplistic and, I guess, least interesting of the heroes from the first wave of Breakout sets. Just mainly because, sort of I guess a bland color scheme. I wouldn't exactly say that. He's just got, like, the primary color and then the secondary color, and that's really it, I guess. So it's it's mainly just about those two colors, I guess. But one thing I actually did forget to mention is that for his plasma shooter, he doesn't actually have a handpiece, a lime handpiece. He just uses one of these old, I guess, Toamata hands in the newer style, newer CCBS style, so I'm not sure why they couldn't have just used one of these hands, because they did it for a couple other Breakout sets where they used two hands, mainly thinking of Breeze from Breakout, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure why they decided to do that. Doesn't exactly make too much sense to me. Maybe just to save money or something. Some sort of reason like that. But yeah, so Surge here, definitely the most simplistic and least interesting of the heroes from Breakout. I will say though, he's probably a good parts pack because he comes with a lot of cool, I guess, interesting colored armor pieces. So if you want to make a CCBS mock that has blue armor shells, well, I guess technically you're only really getting 3, and then I guess plus 2 feet and a headpiece. So really, if you look at it, there are only like 6 blue pieces on this set, not including the tube and the weapon or whatever. And I believe you actually get more of the lime green. Actually, no, you get just as many lime green pieces as blue pieces. Let me actually check that one. Actually, no, you get less lime green, but like you get 5 lime green pieces and 6 blue pieces. So yeah, just very simplistic. Definitely not one of my favorites, but still an okay set and has sort of a good parts pack, I guess. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say about this set. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and keep building.